I obviously had questions, but before I was able to get answers, Logan's team of lawyers showed up.
So it's turning into a truly troubling year for YouTube, a real nightmare. First, we had the Chris Tyson drama, then the Mr. Beast drama, and now Logan Paul is suing CoffeeZilla. It's definitely not looking good. Actually, just a year ago, Logan Paul publicly thanked CoffeeZilla for his work, but now Logan has opted to sue him for defamation rather than fully compensating his victims. This lawsuit reveals a stark contrast to Logan Paul's public image of accountability and transparency. And it all started on June 19th, 2024, when CoffeeZilla reached out to Logan Paul about a new investigation into one of Logan's companies, which the Canadian government has accused of being involved in a multi-layered fraud. Just hours after CoffeeZilla made contact, he was hit with a lawsuit that appears to be aimed at silencing him. This lawsuit is not about CoffeeZilla defaming Logan Paul. Instead, it's about Logan trying to dodge accountability and blame anyone but himself for the problems with CryptoZoo. Logan's legal team claims that CoffeeZilla's investigation was driven by malice, but Logan himself has praised CoffeeZilla as a thorough and good-hearted journalist. This contradiction is central to the absurdity of the lawsuit. The main issue here is Logan Paul's failure to fully refund the victims of CryptoZoo. Despite his promises to make things right, he's only given partial refunds, leaving many investors high and dry. CoffeeZilla's push for complete refunds is likely a major reason behind this defamation lawsuit. Logan's reluctance to fully own up to the CryptoZoo fiasco and his attempt to stifle criticism through legal threats suggest a troubling pattern, but later in the video I'll discuss more reasons behind this lawsuit for you. Logan Paul has not only refused to refund his victims fully, but has also attempted to discredit CoffeeZilla as a journalist. His lawyers argue that CoffeeZilla's narrative is false and malicious, yet Logan's own words in private praise CoffeeZilla's work, making the lawsuit even more perplexing. This attempt to sue CoffeeZilla after complimenting his investigation only strengthens the case against Logan's credibility. The lawsuit points to specific instances where CoffeeZilla allegedly defamed Logan Paul. However, these claims fall apart when considering that Logan Paul himself admitted to CoffeeZilla that there were victims who deserved help. Logan's team insists that the fault lies with his business partners, but those individuals have been out of the picture for years, leaving Logan solely responsible for the ongoing issues with CryptoZoo. Now, Logan's lawsuit doesn't even target CoffeeZilla's original investigation, which is full of documented evidence against Logan. Instead, it focuses on subsequent videos and a tweet where CoffeeZilla pushed for refunds. This selective targeting further undermines Logan's case, suggesting that his true motive is to suppress further exposure rather than seek genuine justice. The twist is that Logan Paul, who once spoke about learning accountability, is now trying to avoid it at all costs. His legal actions against CoffeeZilla come off as an attempt to bully and silence a critic, rather than address the legitimate concerns raised about CryptoZoo. This lawsuit serves as a stark reminder of the lengths to which some will go to protect their image, even at the expense of truth and accountability. CoffeeZilla's efforts to expose the truth about CryptoZoo and advocate for victims have made him a target. Logan's lawsuit is not just a legal battle, but a fight for the right to hold public figures accountable. Despite the financial and legal pressures, CoffeeZilla remains committed to uncovering the truth and seeking justice for those wronged by Logan Paul's failed project. As this legal battle unfolds, it's clear that Logan Paul's attempts to silence CoffeeZilla will only bring more scrutiny to his actions. The truth has a way of emerging, and CoffeeZilla's dedication to investigative journalism ensures that Logan's efforts to dodge accountability will be thoroughly examined and exposed. To understand the gravity of this situation, let's delve deeper into the events leading up to this lawsuit. CoffeeZilla's initial investigation into CryptoZoo revealed a myriad of issues, from mismanagement to outright deception. Logan Paul had promised investors a revolutionary game that would not only entertain but also provide significant financial returns through NFTs and Zoo tokens. However, the reality was far from this promise. Investors poured their hard-earned money into CryptoZoo, believing in Logan Paul's vision. What they received in return were broken promises and substantial financial losses. CoffeeZilla's investigation brought these issues to light, showing that the project was poorly managed and that Logan Paul failed to deliver on his promises. Instead of a fun and profitable game, investors were left with worthless NFTs and tokens. Despite this, Logan Paul initially responded to CoffeeZilla's investigation with a sense of humility. He acknowledged the problems and even thanked CoffeeZilla for highlighting the issues. Logan promised to make things right and ensure that the victims of CryptoZoo would be compensated. However, as time passed, it became evident that Logan's promises were hollow. Instead of issuing full refunds to the victims, Logan opted for a partial refund scheme. This scheme only addressed a fraction of the losses suffered by investors, leaving many still out of pocket. CoffeeZilla, advocating for the victims, continued to push for full refunds, highlighting the inadequacy of Logan's response. This persistence did not sit well with Logan, leading to the current lawsuit. Logan Paul's lawsuit against CoffeeZilla is filled with allegations that are as confusing as they are unfounded. Logan claims that CoffeeZilla's reporting was malicious and defamatory. However, the evidence suggests otherwise. CoffeeZilla's investigation was thorough, well documented, and driven by a genuine concern for the victims of CryptoZoo. Even Logan himself has, at times, acknowledged the quality and integrity of CoffeeZilla's work. The crux of Logan's lawsuit lies in the claim that CoffeeZilla's reporting damaged his reputation. However, Logan Paul's reputation was already marred by his involvement in multiple controversial projects and scandals. CryptoZoo was just one in a series of questionable ventures, therefore it is difficult to argue that CoffeeZilla's reporting alone caused significant damage to Logan's already tarnished reputation. Logan Paul's refusal to fully compensate the victims of CryptoZoo speaks volumes about his character. Instead of taking responsibility and making amends, he has chosen to attack the journalist who exposed the truth. This move is not just about silencing CoffeeZilla, but also about sending a message to others who might dare to hold Logan accountable. It is a classic case of shooting the messenger. As the lawsuit progresses, it is becoming increasingly clear that Logan Paul's strategy is to use his financial resources to outlast CoffeeZilla in court. Legal battles are expensive, and Logan is betting that CoffeeZilla will not be able to sustain a prolonged fight. This tactic is designed to intimidate and exhaust CoffeeZilla, hoping that he will eventually back down. However, CoffeeZilla is not one to be easily silenced. His commitment to investigative journalism and his determination to hold Logan Paul accountable are unwavering. Despite the financial and legal pressures, CoffeeZilla continues to fight for the truth and for the victims of CryptoZoo. His resilience and dedication are a testament to the power of independent journalism. Logan Paul's lawsuit against CoffeeZilla has also sparked a broader conversation about the role of journalists and the importance of accountability. In an age where public figures wield significant influence, holding them accountable for their actions is more crucial than ever. CoffeeZilla's work exemplifies the vital role that investigative journalists play in exposing the truth and advocating for justice. As we follow this legal battle, it is important to remember the real victims in this story, the investors of CryptoZoo. These individuals trusted Logan Paul and invested their money in a project that promised great returns. Instead, they were left with significant financial losses and a sense of betrayal. CoffeeZilla's advocacy for these victims is a reminder that, despite the challenges, the pursuit of truth and justice is worth fighting for. Now, let's shift gears and delve into another example of how controversies and legal threats unfold in the YouTube community. Recently, MrBeast dropped a new video featuring a big competition, but that's not what grabbed the headlines. Instead, the drama it spawned has put YouTuber Charlie, also known as Penguin0 or MoiCCR1Tikal, at the center of a social media firestorm. The controversy began with a clip from MrBeast's video where Charlie is seen interacting with Logan Paul. The interaction seemed friendly, with Logan complimenting Charlie's videos. However, this casual exchange ignited a Twitter frenzy, with accusations flying about Charlie's authenticity. Critics accused Charlie of being two-faced, claiming that he folds in front of Logan Paul while criticizing him online. Let's dissect this incident. The clip in question shows Logan Paul approaching Charlie and saying, "What's up, bro? Hey, how are you? Dude, I like your videos," to which Charlie responds positively, even jokingly praising Logan's prime drink. This led to people accusing Charlie of hypocrisy, suggesting that he secretly admires Logan Paul and Prime, despite his online criticisms. Charlie quickly addressed these accusations, clarifying that his comments about Prime were always positive. He explained that he had never trashed the drink and had consistently said it was good. The joke about not being able to say it on camera was just that, a joke. Yet, the internet, being what it is, twisted this into something malicious. This brings us to the bigger issue: people claiming Charlie cowered in front of Logan Paul. Critics suggested that he was afraid to confront Logan about his past controversies, including the infamous CryptoZoo scandal. Charlie pointed out that at the time of filming, Logan was publicly trying to make amends with the victims of CryptoZoo. He was paying some people back and seemed to be in a phase of redemption. Charlie has always maintained that if someone genuinely tries to change and make amends, they deserve a chance. When Logan approached him respectfully and acknowledged his mistakes, Charlie saw no reason to be hostile. This stance is consistent with Charlie's philosophy of not holding personal grudges if someone shows genuine remorse and a willingness to improve. Fast forward to the present, and Logan Paul is now suing CoffeeZilla. This lawsuit against CoffeeZilla, the very journalist who exposed the CryptoZoo scam, underscores Logan's continued problematic behavior. Charlie criticized this lawsuit as brain-dead activity, calling out the stupidity of Logan or his team for pursuing legal action against someone who was simply holding him accountable. This incident with Logan Paul is not an isolated one for Charlie. He has a history of calling out and then engaging constructively with people he has criticized. For example, his beef with Sneeko culminated in a direct conversation where they hashed out their issues. Similarly, when the Manny Show faced backlash for fraudulent copyright strikes, they took responsibility and made amends, a move Charlie respected and acknowledged. Charlie's interaction with Logan Paul was another instance of his approach to criticism. He doesn't harbor hatred for those willing to learn and grow from their mistakes. Logan's respectful behavior during their encounter was a step in the right direction, even if subsequent actions like suing CoffeeZilla have shown otherwise. This is it for now, but if you haven't supported me yet, please do so. I've got more videos coming your way, and I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm definitely working on improving the quality, so stay tuned. See you in the next video.